YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Whoiskingshawn, and we back again with another classic. You know, on this channel, we talk about credit, we talk about finance, we talk about anything to get you and your family to that next level. So now we on the topic of this video, and why am I doing a part 2 to this video? So you know, the other day when I dropped part 1, people loved it. People had a lot of questions. People was in my comments. People was in my Instagram DMs like crazy. They had a lot of questions. And remember, I always tell you, since I started this channel, I need y'all to stop being lazy. L-A-Z-Y, lazy. So by saying that is, if I give you the information, you know you could pick up the phone, call TRADELINE Supply, and any little other questions you have, they will answer. But since y'all liked the video so much, you showed me so much love, and I appreciate y'all for that, I said, let me come back and do a part 2 and finish up the last couple touches. So now we're on the site. You got your pen, you got your paper, you got your popcorn, you got your Snickers, have everything, but make sure you're writing what I'm saying. So we're going to continue from basically part 1. We're going to go right here. We're going to see trade lines. We're going to take it slow. I don't want no excuses. I don't want the comments going crazy. I don't need to explain all this. This is all in part 1. I don't need to explain this. We're going to scroll all the way down to the ones I want y'all to buy, not the ones that y'all been out there buying $20,000 limits with 1 year history, 2 year history, and all this nonsense. Excuse me. So where we at? Right here. Right here. So let's say we're going to pick this Chase right here. 40,000, 2011. I don't need to do too much explaining about this. You know, I said you have to have 7 to 10 years of age, right? And a nice limit like that. Don't worry about this limit and this being 2019 or 2020. That's not going to make your score jump up 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, even 100 points. This is going to make your score jump up. Excuse me. They always make you do this right here. You see all these right here? You see all these days, 2009 with high limits? That's what you want. We're not going to play. Let's go right here. Where we at? Boom, boom, boom. Let's add it to the cart. Let's continue from where I left off at. Let's add it to the cart. People's asking, what happened? What's next? Okay. Now that's to the cart. We're going to go right up here to the cart. Hopefully everybody got your pen, notes, soda, whatever you got. Let's rock and roll. We're not playing, man. So right here, we in the cart. So if you ordering something on Amazon, anything, you have a checkout. You understand that? We have the checkout right here. You have the amount. You have the beautiful year, 2011, right there. And this is your price. You're paying that price. Now, these is the questions I was getting. Before we go there, before we even go there, you're gonna proceed to checkout. Once you hit checkout, within 24 hours, TRADELINE Supply will be sending you your receipt and letting you know your updates that you will be added to this trade line within 7 to 14 days after you do this purchase. So hopefully y'all got that far. Once you go to proceed checkout, 24 hours. I'm going to say it 2 and 3 times so everybody understand this very clear, right? 24 hours, they will respond. Let you know your checkout, let you know, your payment went through, everything's good. You'll be added on, and in 7 to 14 days, that will be smacked right on your credit report, and then to the moon you go. Ain't no excuses. We're not playing, right? So now you already did that. So now people's asking me questions. Okay, once this is added on my credit report, how long do it stay on? How long do it stay on? The question is 60 days. 60 days, right? So let's say, for instance, you went out there and purchased a house tomorrow. You just got this added on your credit report maybe a couple of days before you get your approval for your mortgage. You want to do that. You want to time this properly. This trade lines is only useful when you're doing big purchases. This is the reason why I don't promote too much of trade lines on my page. But I understand people are excited about these trade lines. They want to buy them. They want to shoot their score up, but they don't know how it works. So you're going to get a house. You're going to add this on a couple days before. Once this is added on, you'll get your pre-approval for your mortgage, right? Now, let's say you're looking for a home. You can't find a home. You didn't get a closing date, and there are 60 days for this is coming up. So what you would do at that point, you will call or you will email TRADELINE Supply and let them know you need an extension. Simple, easy, no-brainer. Now, TRADELINE Supply will say, okay, I will get back to you in an hour or two. Because TRADELINE Supply at that point is contacting the person that owns that $40,000 chase that you have, just to let them know that the authorized user that's on your card needs an extension for another 30 days, 60 days, or whatever it may be, right? Once the owner accepts it, they're always going to accept it because that's free money for them. So let's say 30 days. Let's say you originally paid $11.88 for 2 months. So you split that in half, whatever that is, 5 something, 600, probably 5 and change in tax or whatever. That's how much you will have to pay for another 30 days. So that is simple. That is easy. Another question. You got the answer. Do it stay on? And what happens? So you got to think this through when you're going to add trade lines. People just be adding trade lines to add trade lines for no reason. I don't know why. Use it when you do big purchases, when you're buying homes and stuff like that. So once this trade line finally falls off, so let's say you got approved for your house, everything's done, everything's great. You got this beautiful 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, everything looking sexy, everything looking beautiful. You got it, you happy, you so excited, you want to throw a party. You just feeling yourself right now, right? Once you do that, guess what's going to happen that trade line after? That trade line after that extra 30 days is going to fall off. Now, once it falls off, your score will shoot back down to your original score. So let's say you had a 700. Now you added this nice trade line and it shot up 770, 780, right? That trade line your score will go back down to that 700. So I want you to know, only use trade lines when you really need it. Don't be adding trade lines for no reason. You got people, I be doing one-on-ones with getting trade lines just to get trade lines to say, I want to apply for another credit card. People, again, trade lines are for big purchase, not just adding it on your account for no reason because it's going to fall off. So what's the sense of it? Make right choices. And the choice is the only time I think you should be using a trade line if you're buying a house, you're buying an expensive car, maybe for like $100,000, or you trying to get a high limit credit card. But you have to, even having that, you got to have your portfolio set up the proper way. Like inquiries got to be low. You can't have no collections. Like it got to make sense when you're adding trade lines. So I think I answered all the questions people was asking me. So we should have no more issues. We should have no more problems. Go out there and add primaries to your accounts, right? Or start getting your own credit cards if you could get approved. Go out there, get self, get credit strong, get all these things. Build a portfolio. If that score is in the grave that you need to dig, remember we talked about that. You need to dig it up and get it out there. Start with those things. Start with those primaries. Start building your profile. Stop making excuses. Do the work. Get your ass up. We gotta stay focused. Now, we got part 1. We got all the answers people kept asking me. Part 2. We should have no more issues. We should have no more problems talking about trade lines. This will most likely be my last time talking about trade lines because I don't like promoting trade lines. I like you building your profile yourself, doing the work from the ground up and getting an excellent credit score without using all these trade lines, AUs, all this madness that makes no sense. But again, We got people out there desperate. They want to shoot the score up. They want to go get this mortgage. They want to go get this expensive car. You know, we in a recession. They still want to do these things. But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. I love y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. But for now, peace.